What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our first impressions overview of the brand new RPG idle hero collecting mobile game, Eternal Evolution. Subscribe channel, thumbs up this video for more amazing mobile gaming content. I just want to address this really quick because I know people are going to probably be wondering why I got like this red. Looks like I got blood all over the place. We tried to dye my hair red last night and it did not work out too good. So as you can see, it didn't work out very well, but I still got like red strands everywhere. I gotta still get this red off of it. My whole face was like stained, but yeah, nonetheless, just addressing that so people aren't like, what happened to your head? Why are you all red? That is why. All right, so this is a very basic, similar to most RPG idle mobile games. You have your AFK rewards right here. You just click this chest to get it. You'll see little characters down here battling. The further you get in the story chapters, the more resources you will generate over time. You have your missions. These are your daily stage achievements. These are all pretty much what you see in most games. You have evolve. You have the ability to awaken heroes, and what this does is it will increase their rarity or increase their star count. For this game, it is represented by like a little crystal, so you can just go ahead and evolve them from, like, I would say this is purple is called like an elite, and then once you get to a certain point, they will end up having the yellow border around them. You'll see this is an epic right now. When it comes to heroes, there's three main types. You have your elites, which are the main rarity type that you're going to be using. Elites are like the best ones. The easiest way, and it's kind of hard to put it because the way this system works is very different, but elites are kind of like your epics, what you would see in most. And then the triple S's, those are really hard to get. If we go over to the summoning area, you'll see that these triple S's, these are kind of like your legendary heroes. Like that's like the best easy way to put it. These are very, very powerful, hard to pull. After elites, the next ones are kind of, I think they're called rares or something. The blue ones, yeah, the blue ones are rares. These ones are going to be strictly used to then feed your elites, which would be your purples, the ones that you're actually going to use. Now, there are a few rares that you can kind of use. The rares are mostly just used as food to help evolve your stronger or higher tier characters. And then you also have greens. I don't have any greens. What you're going to do is you're going to go to dismiss. I have it set to auto dismiss. So any common heroes, which are the green ones that you would pull, you immediately just get dismissed and you get some currency, and then you use the currency in the shop. Pretty self-explanatory. It's like a lot of games. You have your guilds, you have your inherents. This is a very, very popular game mechanic that's in pretty much 99% of idle RPGs, where all you need to do is level up 5 heroes. Keep leveling just those 5 heroes. Anytime you get a new hero or you want to level up a different one, you'll just dump them in here and it will immediately jack up their level to the lowest hero's level. So for the most part, you want to level these up as even as possible. A lot of features you see you won't have when you first start off, because like most games, you need to progress through these story chapter missions, and then as you do that, new features will unlock. You have a bunch of things on the left, a lot of different ways to buy packs. You also have a bunch of different events, login events. New heroes will show up here. Halloween Fever, this is an event we have going on. If we go to the shop, pack wise, there is a lot of packs to buy. I mean, there is a ton of different ones. It gives you a good variety from event packs, special packs, value packs, packs to summon monsters. You got monthly ones, passes, growth funds. You have a military rank. This is the VIP system in this game. You can do this by free to play, though. You do not have to spend any money. I haven't spent any money in this game and I am already up to 2. You do get some really good bonuses to how high your military rank or VIP is. You can increase this by buying packs or by just getting battle merits, which, you know, as a free-to-play, you're just play the game naturally and you'll eventually acquire some of these over time. Otherwise, if you really just want to get fast, like a very high military rank, then you're going to have to spend money. But you don't have to. The game is 100% very free-to-play friendly. In fact, I would say this is one of the most free-to-play friendly games I've played. This game reminds me of Dislight. I know some people may think, oh, Dislight was super pay to win or something, or some people may think that, but I don't think that. I think Dislight was one of the more fair for free to play. The game gives you a lot of good characters right off the bat. I mean, a lot of these guys, like this one, this is a really good character. We also got this guy Omar, a very good damage dealer. We get a really good tank. You really don't need to spend money. You can progress through this game and have fun without spending money, which I really enjoy. You can change your avatars, you can change your frames, special things like that. It does have PvP arena as well. This is all of our different game modes. So you have things like Dacia caves in this marsh area. These are boss battles that can give you equipment and give you a bunch of different things. This is a specific boss dungeon. You're going to face this one, and it just kind of increases with difficulty from level 1 to level 15. You'll see your clear rewards are up here, and then your limited clear rewards. This is what you get the first time you clear it, depending on how fast you do. Now, what I like about this game is that if we go ahead and we click like Raiders, this game will break down the boss's special abilities and basically what heroes it recommends you to use. A lot of idle RPG games like this will have boss dungeons and they don't kind of help you out that much, but this game does. This game shows you all the recommended heroes. And then if you go to lineup, you can go ahead and you can see some different lineups that other people use. You can watch their videos. Other game mode we have is Wasteland. This is a very popular game mode that's, again, in a lot of idle RPG games, where you kind of come in here and you'll get some heroes. You'll go through, you'll choose your path. You'll get some power-ups, which are called relics, and they give you a bunch of different things you choose. You get some resources, and you just kind of go through here over and over and over again. Is the Rift Fisher, and you just go in here, and this is kind of like an open map where it has hexagon tiles and it has little puzzles to it. So you're gonna battle some enemies, and then you're gonna have to push certain items in certain areas or do different things to manipulate the map so that you can gain access to new parts of the map. And then you just have to go ahead and collect all the different treasure chests. Another one we have is Soul Mine. This is pretty much your endless tower, battling floor after floor. You get resources. And that's pretty much it. Looks like the top player in my server is 199th floor. Just want to take a look at the hero real quick. They all have an ultimate ability, and then they have like 2 common abilities, and then they all have a passive ability as well. If we look at a rare character, you'll notice that they only have 3 slots instead of 4. And then for the green characters that are the normal ones, they actually only will have 2 slots. So you'll see they all have an ultimate, and then it has 1 common trait and a passive. So the elites have that extra common trait as opposed to the rares. All right, I just want to go over a quick battle demonstration. So you can have up to 5 characters out on the map, and it goes by sections. You have a front line, a mid line, and a back line. You want to put your tanks or your melee damage dealers in the front, ranged damage dealers in the middle, and then your back line, you can also put ranged damage dealers, or more importantly, you would save the back line for like your support characters, any type of healer or anything like that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to click challenge. We're going to do this 3 times for our dailies. And you have your auto combat, you have your 2x, and you'll notice that they kind of just go out there and they just start battling. This is not turn-based. What you do have access to, though, as a player is you can go ahead and decide how you want their ultimate abilities to work. So you can go ahead and activate them yourself, or you can go ahead and have the computer do it. Now, what's really cool about this game, though, is the ultimate abilities. You have the option to go ahead and completely control where you want the ultimate ability to go. So it has a targeting system. So if your character has an ultimate that does AoE damage, you can go ahead and you can target the specific part of the battlefield that you want it to go off. Some characters will have an ability where they do it in a fan-shaped area, and you can go ahead and choose that. So let's just jump into this story mission right now. I'm going to turn this auto off, so that way I can actually, let's turn it on for all these. We're going to leave it off for him because I'm going to show you his special ability and how to aim. So your energy bar is at the bottom. It is represented in that orange. Once it goes ahead and it reaches full, they can use their ultimate. So he is almost ready to go. There's 2 different ways you can do this. You have a way where you're going to click it and you can do like a wheel, or you can go ahead and do the drag system. I like the drag system better than like the joystick. You'll see I have complete control over where I want to drop the AoE damage, so I can do it like right here, so that way I hit all enemies. Now this is important for those boss battles, those boss dungeons that I was showing you earlier, because those have very specific mechanics where you need to do like AoE damage in a certain area on like their minions. So there's one enemy that summons these little minions and they come and you need to destroy them before they reach the big boss, because then they like blow up and they do a ton of ridiculous damage to you. So there's a lot of cool game mechanics that utilize this specific part of the game, which I really like. So it is very similar to most idle RPG games, but it does have some small features that I really enjoy, which is why I like this game. I definitely think if you are a hero collecting idle RPG lover, you'll definitely enjoy this game. This is one of the better games out there for mobiles. Aside from that, there's some really good things you can do with your equipment. You can enhance it to get a random substat. They also have set bonuses for different gear. So there's a lot of that RPG element involved in this game where you can really build out your characters, build out your lineups, put different character combinations together, which I really like. They also have a talent system, which is pretty cool, but this isn't really anything where you have to make a choice. This is pretty much just every time you go ahead and evolve your character and awaken them, you're just going to have access to new features, and you just pretty much want to unlock everything. So there isn't like a skill tree that you kind of need to branch off with. It's just kind of do everything, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's a really cool game. I definitely think you should check it out. Global launch is happening. I think it's like November 8th or November 9th. I'm going to go ahead and continue to make videos on this game. There's a bunch of different things that I want to go over. So I hope you guys and girls join me on this adventure with this game. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace!